Hello, everybody. Hello. We are back. And actually, we are also using Streamlabs for the first time today, which is why there has been a fair bit of delay on our end. Just let me know if the volume's fine, because I have been messing around with that a little bit. And also, guys, I have a special guest with me today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, yes. Hello. It is just I now. Hulky is walking the songs, I believe.
Yes.
Hi, hello. It's me, Odoroshi. You know me from various projects around Over Copenhagen, Narrative Declaration, generally on the internet. You'll know me as Grimmel, Volley, Sybil, recently Calrana, recent game.
Yes, very excited to watch more of that, actually. And,
That session was fucking hilarious.
Astral Fire says, I can't believe Odo absorbed Hulky and killed him. Parentheses, slime moment. Slime moment. Now,
Yeah, I got his ass.
yeah, let me just quickly, actually. Let's just transition over. Hello. So we do have a little space for Hulky over here. And one more thing just to tell the audience. As you notice, right in front of Odo there is a link to my throne page. Now, I don't know if I've told you, Odo, but I've been having some pressure issues with my current tablet, and I am not in a position to get another one of the same version. So, because it's my livelihood, and because I do need it, please, if you have any spare change, it is a crowdfunded throne gift. So if you have any spare change whatsoever, anything is appreciated. Thank you very much, guys. And that's all I have to say. Odo?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes.
Pay for Sophie's.
Yeah, I agree. You certainly should pay for Sophie's tablet. She really could use it.
Hello, Hulky. He is back. Aloha. But yes.
Quiet. Should that be turned down?
I'm very quiet. I shouldn't be quiet.
Why do I have to turn that?
Very funny.
Probably too loud.
Probably screaming at some point. Absolutely just sending it with it. Anyway, so we're doing something a little bit more casual today, guys. Mostly because I have been a bit behind on commissions. And if you too would like a nice, fun, cool commission by me, Sophie, then you can contact me on Twitter, or you can go through my website and go through my commission form there. Anyway, that's all the business shit out the way. Let us get cracking. Now, I know that Odo said that they are going to doodle alongside. Is there anything we're allowed to know about Odo?
Oh, sure. Hey, let me pull it up first. I was putting together some proofs for my fuck-ass job.
Whoa. Job man.
I have recently been attempting to set up a file for a funny little animation that I'm doing, and I'm sorry that I'm about to show my weeb here.
Oh yeah.
My weeb hat. I am doing a little how familiar are you with Vocaloid bullshit?
I'm somewhat familiar.
Have you recently heard, it's not the most recent song, but it's a series that who did this particular song? Have you heard Canton Boogie?
I have not. I'm more partake in the memes more than anything else. I would say.
The memes.
I partake in the memes, the Vocaloid memes.
But I've been wanting to try my hand at doing more After Effects animation and stuff.
Ooh.
So I do the Canton Boogie. It's by John Yakitori. That's what it is.
Oh. Yeah.
I am wanting to animate this particular MV with Rimmel.
Oh.
So
maximizing the weeb, I see.
Yes. I've been rendering out and separating my my file here. Let me see.
I see. Very nice.
Yeah.
Say. Well, if it'll let me. Not on Discord.
I immediately get an ad to the link. This sucks.
What?
Oh yeah, no, like this is a great thing to like draw practice from, especially for After Effects.
Yeah, because I saw the animation and I'm like, oh, I know how to do that.
It's cute, it's simple. You just do it all at once and then it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, and you take everything that's gonna be bouncing or animating or anything like that. And Johnny Actor is really good music.
Yeah. No, this is good.
Also did one for the other Tooth Noser I follow.
Yeah, I am gonna just post that in chat real quick so that people know what we're on about. Yes.
Yeah, so I have this little image all separated out. I need to do all of the different assets and things because it's split into a bunch of different elements.
Oh, we have our first audience question. If you'd like to hear it.
Oh, audience.
We have a question from the audience, Odo. It's great, Odo. Alright. So, Astral says, oh, also, first of many silly questions for the stream. For Odo, I know from our convos your love of Mage the Ascension, but I gotta ask, what do you think is the best sphere, / what sphere is your favorite?
Paul, there is actually an answer to this. I have a little cup with my favorite sphere on it right next to me. It's time. My very first mage was a time mage, and I think time is... It's a sphere that you have to invest really, really hard in.
A time mage?
Yeah. Once you go really, really hard into time just has so much cool shit you can do with it. And it becomes an essential component to doing a lot of important shit with your spirit. Like, time is what makes things actually stick. Or it's like, if you wanted to say, like, set a trap, right? Have a conditional spell where it's like, okay, if somebody steps through this door, I want it to explode. You know, you need time to be able to have something like that stick. And then beyond that, it's just time is really good for predicting things and jumping through and overs, and just it's got a lot of really fun versatility. And my very first mage had a time speciality, and I miss that kit to this day.
Yeah, no, because like I think the only exposure I've really had to Mage the Ascension was through the Norfolk Wizard game, I will say. Because I think before that, like before being exposed to like Ogre Popenang's World of Darkness projects, the only thing I knew about World of Darkness was that there were some local LARPs that did Vampire the Masquerade, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And it was fun, and I did know people who went and they had a lot of fun, but I think it was because so many people were going for like ages that it sort of becomes like that sort of small town LARP kind of scene where like it's a bit hard to get into because everyone knows each other already.
Yeah, that's the big thing, LARPs. Because it's it is a very close-knit community. Most of the people who are doing it have done it for decades.
Oh yeah. And I have been to a few where, like, it is definitely, like, welcoming, and most LARPs, like, are, at the end of the day, they want more people to join so that there's more people to interact with. But it's just a little bit like, it's just a little bit like social anxiety at the beginning, like what do I go, what do I do? Like, going to a LARP for a first time is an experience.
Yeah.
I will definitely say that.
Yeah, to this day, I still have not mustered up the courage to.
Yeah, no, the only reason I went was, it was when I was a bit more brave and I was in like high school and a friend of mine was going for ages. And then like it just kind of went from there and I ended up going to like 2 more other LARPs after that. Like just with the same circle of people. And it's fun. It is fun, but a lot of them had a lot of issues during COVID. So, and like during COVID, like I was not only out of the country, but I also did not have the funds to go and enjoy LARP again. Because even though like I went to small ones, they would easily run like just over £100 for the whole weekend. So it was like, yeah, it was a bit of a shame to be fair. But I think a lot of them ended up surviving afterwards, and I think a lot of them are back on the upswing now that everything's back open and people are a lot more chill about stuff. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, what is the LARP scene like up there?
Well, so you got big LARPs, right? And I'm gonna look at chat when I say this. So you got the big LARPs, you got LARPs like Empire, right? But if you want to go to some really big ones, you go to like you go to places in like Sweden, you go to Germany, you go to places in Europe for that, and that's another expense as well. But I think the thing that stands out to me about the UK LARP scene compared to the US LARP scene is that there is a lot of like local like costumery and like a lot of yeah, and you got like blacksmiths, you got what do you have? You got blacksmiths, because I ended up going to a LARP like trading convention at one point with a friend of mine back in university. It was, to put it politely, it was fucking insane.
Oh yeah, people who get really, really into LARP, like, they do all of the craft elements to it.
Oh yeah.
It is insane and deeply admirable.
Yeah, no, one of the main things that really stood out to me, as a major difference was like how intricate a lot of the swords were, like a lot of the weaponry was compared to American LARPs. I think it did get better, because I think it was when I was LARPing that they started like importing stuff from Europe as like LARP weapons and stuff. But because of the rules and regulations about like health and safety and stuff here, they have to be like properly made and everything, so that you don't accidentally get a concussion.
Yeah, so you don't accidentally actually stab someone.
Yeah, exactly. Because like it has happened before with improperly made LARP weapons. Because there's like, you know, you got the whole rod on the inside and it's surrounded by foam.
Yeah.
And what happens with that is if the rod is not like sealed properly, then like the rod can get loose and then be poked through the LARP weapon, like through the foam, if it's thrusted and not swung. And that can happen accidentally. And what has happened is that because sometimes the rods are very small, well, like a bit smaller than like a PVC pipe or something, they can actually like injure someone if it lands the right way.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you also have to like show that it's good, and you also have to have your weapons checked by like safety people before you engage in a LARP fight, basically.
That checks out.
Yeah,
that checks out.
It's crazy. It's nuts.
Same reason why prop check is very, very rigorous at conventions nowadays.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I think most of that was from the Wild West of the 2000s, to be fair.
Yes.
Most of that came from that. The rules and regulations were written in blood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was around for the latter, the like just the back end of the Yowie paddle days.
God, I think I missed that by like a few years before I started going. So it was always like a legend to me.
Yeah, I started going in like the early 2010s. So it was kind of just at the latter half of that cultural era.
The cultural era.
And then most of my conning was done during the big Homestuck boom of the 2010s.
Oh my god, I think, yeah, no, that was definitely the thing when I was going to cons and stuff at the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also, Astral has another question. Oh yeah, speaking of Vampire the Masquerade LARP, there's this one Sabat LARP I've been eyeing throughout the year called The Night in Question. I'm pretty sure it's in... yeah, in like Austin or something, but it's supposed to be really immersive.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't gone to it myself, despite being kind of a stone's throw away from it, but I have heard very good reviews about The Night in Question.
Sabat as well.
Went last year.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I think the one that mine happened in, I think they were like overnight stuff. Also, hello Yoji, welcome. We're chatting about LARP and conventions and Vampire the Masquerade LARPs. I hope you like that. But yeah, no. Because in England, it's really easy to hire out a castle. Like, super easy.
That is true. I guess y'all got them everywhere, huh?
We do. Like, we have so many castles, dude. We have so many castles. And we have, like, castles for all occasions.
Problem to have.
I know. Actually, I'm gonna take, like, a quick little, like, distraction. A quick distraction.
Yeah, don't think.
And we are gonna be having a quick look at some of the castles that we have around town. And I'm also gonna shrink Odo a little bit.
Slime too big.
Slime too big. He built too big for he goddamn feet.
He booted.
He booted.
Boodness.
With the sauce.
Beanos. There we go, there's he. Alright, there we go. Appropriately sized. Now, let's have a look. We'd like... So this was like back when I did my... Yeah, 30, and there we go. This was back when I did my, So we have this thing in the UK called the Duke of Edinburgh Awards.
Right.
And basically it's kind of like if you took Scouts, right? But you made it so that you could do like a short qualification where you do a lot of Scouts stuff, but it's sort of provided by your school, and you get something on your CV at the end of it to say that, oh, you've done a thing that's kind of admirable and, you know, makes you more attractive to employers, basically.
Right.
Great. So one of the things I did was I did a 20-kilometer hike over 2 days. And this took me past Bodiam Castle. So let me just quickly... But like, this is the kind of stuff that we have. So I believe this one, it has like a big fat moat, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Ah, hang on. I need to stream my screen. Being silly. There we go. But yeah, we got a fat moat. We also have... I believe it also has like cafes. It has like a rental space. So you can go inside and like do stuff. And if you look at the top here, there's this massive courtyard. It's a little bit dilapidated because the wood's rotten away. But you got all this like stuff to play around in. You got like all these hills. And this is what I was hiking over pretty much. All out here. And this one was built in the late 13th century. So it's just still up here. Still vibing, still chilling.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hang on. I have a brilliant idea.
Honestly, a vampire LARP in a castle like that does seem like it would be cool as fuck.
Oh yeah. So let's see, where can we go? We can go to Wadhurst Castle. Which looks like that.
Huh?
You know, if you want a wedding, and you want to use the greens. You want to use your nice greens, you know, like that with the sheep. Yeah. What else have we got? Yeah, you got bouncy castles. We don't need bouncy castles. We need real castles for real people, not for bouncy people. Oh yeah, see, you see what I mean? Castles out the fucking ears, mate.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
The ever-present castles.
We got Uffington Castle. What's Uffington Castle look like? Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
Demolished it.
They've demolished it.
Away.
Probably got bombed. Yeah, this one was probably an Anglo-Saxon one because it has the mounds, but it doesn't have an actual castle in it, so it's like a Viking castle. We got the Caldecott Castle. And this is in Wales, so it has the Welsh flag. Yeah, you can rent it out. Look, it even has picnic benches and a cannon for all of your Vampire the Masquerade LARP needs.
Yeah, exactly. Fire your fledgling out of the cannon.
Fire them straight out of the cannon. Actually, thinking about it, believe around South Wales, there's some really pretty ones. Ooh, actually, I had brainwave. I thought of the prettiest castle in the land. Hang on. There we go. We need... There we go. But yeah, imagine you're a vampire and this is just your house. Just on the fucking rocks. Oh yeah, they also put a King Arthur statue there because allegedly it was one of his castles. Allegedly. Allegedly. But yeah, look at that. Look, it has a door that just leads outside while it's outside.
Damn.
But yeah, Ash Cornwall for you.
The fact that you've got so many...
We got so many fucking castles.
You're hoarding all of them. Save some for the rest of us.
No.
I know. Castle. Just cogs.
Well,
You can have all those castles, but we got a bunch of Whataburgers.
you may have castles, but we have burger.
Whataburger.
Would you like to visit Barry Castle? Barry's Castle.
Barry, it's me, Castle Barry.
Castle Barry.
Fucking Barry in his shit-ass little castle.
Ah, so you know what's really funny? It's the remains of a castle in the middle of just a regular street.
Great.
Is that a common occurrence?
Oh yeah, like I have one close to me. Here's a better picture. Here's a better picture. So it's just in the middle of the street. It's just a little park area now. But you can tell how old it is just from like the stonework. Which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
I actually have one just around the corner from me, but you know, I'm not gonna dox myself on stream. Oh, we can have a look at the national park castles real quick.
Are these the ones that have actually been preserved, or are they...
The thing is, like, a lot of them are a mixture of both. So some of them are preserved, some of them are not. Yeah, this one has wild horses going through it, which is kind of neat. It has like this underground bit. This is definitely Sabat territory.
Yeah. See where Shovelhead Joe and the fuckwads all live.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly nature, but it's just this little hole in the ground that survived, basically, from the looks of it. Which is pretty neat. And I think this is like the remains of it up here.
It's a pretty ass games, though.
South Wales is really pretty. That kind of thing. Do we have any near Birmingham? I want to see a Birmingham castle. Birmingham castle. Oh. 900-year-old castle. Okay. This one's eating a bit. This one's eating.
I love I love the glass dome.
It looks like it's mostly eaten.
Yeah.
It's mostly eaten. Oh, look at that though. This is where the heroes come up to go and defeat the thing in the castle. Have you ever been to Bamber Castle? If not, it's a beautiful place up near Durham. Alright, I'm gonna Google that real quick. There we go. Let's see. Ooh! Ooh, okay, this is eating. Look. That's a good castle right there. It's right. It's on a hill.
It's a rock proper castle.
Oh, look at the interior. Oh. Ooh.
There's a chapel.
That's very nice. I like that.
English in it. We got the stone. We got the stonework up there. Got the nice fireplace. They definitely upkept it for ages. Like, look at that. Look how small they are over here. And then you have just all this.
Turns out they're actual size. That's how small British people are.
Yeah, it's tiny. Let's avoid the sea.
They've evolved a lot since having ready access to food.
Yeah. And then we have the war memorial at the bottom, as every English spot does. Ooh. Ooh. Armory / dungeon area? Perhaps? It is an armory. I see the sword cabinets. Has some horns of something they've hunted at some point. But yeah, it's pretty. I'd have that as my house. I'd have it as my house.
I know.
They filmed some of The Last Kingdom there. Nice. Where is it? It's quite far up. Got Carlisle Castle, which is a fortress. Yester Castle, Macduff Castle, Scarborough Castle, ancient stronghold with dramatic history.
Dramatic.
It can't be that dramatic. That seems over dramatic.
Yeah.
This is 10th century.
Oh.
Because so basically the castle that's around the corner from me has the exact same architecture, and that's also from 10th century. So yeah, it's got a cool view though. Should look out on the ocean to make sure the Vikings don't come and get you. Well,
But the Vikings come from the ocean. They're closer to the Vikings.
We should simply fill in the ocean or fill it with sludge.
Fill it with
Vikings
sludge.
cannot attack it.
That is true. We're already on our way to doing that.
Okay.
See, we're one step ahead.
Also,
Gotta grow that trash pile.
we do the Pacific trash.
Should we get
The
5
Pacific.
subs to fill the ocean with more pollutants?
The Pacific trash island,
This is
more like the
officially
global
endorsed
trash
platform.
island.
So true.
Oh, Astralfire also asks, oh yeah, to celebrate the release of Wrath and Glory, I have a question for you both, Odo and Hulky. What is your favorite aspect of 40k, and which faction / sub-faction is your favorite? You're about to get an info dump now, bestie. Do you know what you've just done? Do you know what you've just done?
Lies. Alright, Hulky, you first.
Yeah.
All right. My favorite aspect about 40k is just the depth of information, the breadth of knowledge that is setting, that once you pick one thing, it opens up like 15 other tangents of why did this thing happen? Who are these people? Who is this person? What is this technology? And how much more there is over time. Like the idea that technology and knowledge has been lost and buried, the dark procession of war span thousands of millenniums. And for every bit of advancement, there's just another nightmare waiting around the corner. But also like fantastic technologies, great scopes of battle too. Like one little hamlet, you can be fighting for scraps of grain in a hamlet on some backwater planet, or you have a literal star system size battle waging in a galaxy full of content. That's the entire scope of and there's like it's hard to pick just one thing, but that's kind of a very broad way of saying that. My favorite faction, AdMech, still AdMech. Close second is Inquisition. They were my first faction because it was Grey Knights and Inks, but AdMech was always cool. And as soon as I got more of it, it's like, oh yeah, let me eat some of those mech boys. I need that.
Mech boy.
What you, Odo?
The AdMech are so good. The AdMech were also my first onboarding into the setting. They were the very first thing that I really started researching. First thing I played on the tabletop and stuff. They have a very special place in my heart. The AdMech are so fucking cool. Very, very cool aesthetic. Only recently been beaten out by, and this is just how my insane brain works. I've decided to, because I also love the depth of the setting, like Hulky was saying. Like, just, if you pick one thing, you can research on it for days at a time and constantly be finding information. For some reason, I took this and said, yeah, that's really cool. And then I picked my favorite faction is the one with probably some of the least amount of information on it in the setting. And that's Eldar Corsairs, because I love the Eldar, just, Craft World, Dark Eldar, just the whole gamut as a faction. But Eldar Corsairs specifically occupy this really interesting niche that I think hasn't been explored enough, because, the polarization between the two Eldar cultures is really, really, really cool. Just the open, just fuck everything, hedonism and selfishness of the Dark Eldar contrasted against this highly regimented, disciplined, deeply sad warrior culture of the Craft Worlders. And then the Corsairs occupy that kind of twilight in between the two. The people who recognize that, the way that the Drukhari are doing things is unsustainable, but the way that the Craft Worlds are mired in the past is also unsustainable, and kind of taking this brave new look into the future. They're like highly emotional, and like you can kind of take the little bits and pieces of both sides of the Eldar and cram them into one faction. And so the Corsairs are they just have a world of possibilities that are so much. It's such a fun little sandbox to play in, especially because GW doesn't want to play in it at all. So it's my sandbox and I get to own it.
What's gonna happen when they get into your sandbox?
I'm gonna kick them out with no.
You're gonna ban them.
Gatekeeping, Odo.
Gatekeeping. I'm gatekeeping GW from their own IP. No, but if they actually decide to flesh out the Corsairs more, which I think is a shot in the dark, because there are, to put in perspective how little content there is for Corsairs, the two biggest Eldar Corsair characters are Prince Uriel and Duke Slyskis, right? Prince Uriel.
Hell yeah.
Prince Uriel is a Craft World character. He is a Craft Worlder. He is famously a Corsair, but he is also a special character for the Craft World Eandon, so he is kind of just a Craft Worlder that also does some pirate things. And then Duke Slyskis is the opposite. He's just a Dark Eldar who the people in Kamarad decided, fuck this guy and his gay little ship. And they kicked him out to go and have homoerotic adventures with Lucas the Trickster. But he is still so quintessentially Dark Eldar, and so there are 0 special characters that represent the crux of what the Corsairs are supposed to represent in all the supplemental media. So if GW touches Corsairs beyond the Kill Team box we got, I will be genuinely shocked.
Fair enough.
It goes in waves though for GWs. It's just like, what if do we need to milk a little bit more this cornering year, this fiscal cycle?
Exactly.
And when more people buy into models and whatnot, the more likely they are to get supplemental content. But they also just kind of like, oh yeah, we're just gonna fucking do this because we haven't done this in a while. I can't pretend to understand their motives or how they gauge what they're gonna give content to, but I feel that in terms of underserving like factions information that really don't get, like Corsair, they don't have a lot explored. AdMech were like right for the longest time where we knew all about them, and then it was like, okay, it's like 10, 15 years of nothing. It's fine.
A
They
lifetime.
didn't really have like a whole big model range, but even so, it's just like, yeah, there's a shit ton of information about these guys, but no models. Where Corsairs can not have models, but not a lot of information. So hopefully they'll get more with an Eldar expansion sometime. I hate to say this because it just doesn't inspire hope, but within the next couple of years, they'll get something.
Yeah, exactly. This is the next couple.
We will get scraps, everybody. We will get scraps, and it'll be so good. It'll be so nice.
Right now, our
and having scraps.
exactly. Give us more. We need an equivalent or an expansion on Imperial Agents where we can get more like Xenos factions, or make Rogue Traders their own thing where you can like kit bash an army together.
Oh my god, yes.
Or do like Xenomercs, like not just Tau, because I don't want to fucking play Tau, but I want to have like Xenos.
But they
war
want
bands
you
and
to
stuff.
play Tau, Hulky. They want you to play Tau so badly.
I don't care how much they pay me. I'm not gonna fucking play Tau.
They want to play. They want you
Their
to
mechs
play
are
Tau
cool, that's
so
it.
bad.
I know.
But like, you've got so many of these factions. There's like a bunch of art for them too. Give me something with Hood. Give me these freaky aliens that have time manipulation and stuff.
Oh god,
Give me
yeah.
like
There's so
weird.
many Xenos that just don't fit.
Mm. Okay, guys, I'm choosing a
They can do more
commune.
with, like,
I'm gonna buy a commune through Sotheby's. It'll be great. Trust me.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang on.
perfect.
Coming then.
It's the most upmarket commune this side of Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. So we can have our commune in London and be all metropolitan, or we can go out into the country and find it somewhere else in like the. Oh, there's one in the Cotswolds. Hang on. Wanna see the
So
Cotswolds?
what?
The Cotswolds. It's like a really pretty area.
But yeah, Hulky, at least as an AdMech fan, you're not like drowning in all of the general slop that's thrown at Space Marines. Because AdMech get, I think, some of the coolest models in 40k. Like,
They do.
Age of Sigmar gets all of the really, really good stuff, yeah, but I think that the Adeptus Mechanicus, they just really like to get super creative. Like the fucking horses, the dog, the fire-breathing dog horses. I still obsessed.
They're pretty epic. They did cook with those.
Cerberus.
Yeah.
Those are cool. I like those. But then you get the
The,
Statros, which is just like fucking stilts.
But it's funny. It's funny.
I don't.
It's
it could've been
funny.
better. It's a cool concept. It just could have been executed better.
I do really like the Sky Stalkers though. The winged
Oh, yeah, T-Rex, you're really cool.
Sky Stalkers are cool.
I love that Baroque, like Renaissance style technology to them that weds all like the super kooky spook arcane things with yes, we're going to give these people bat wings and claws.
Yeah. No, it's cool as fuck. My all-time favorite, not for looks, but for mechanics, has always been Fulgurite Electro Priests, though. One of the funniest moments I had in 8th edition were courtesy of the Electro Priests. Not games that I won, mind you. I didn't win a lot in 8th edition, but the Electro Priests always made sure that something funny happened.
Yes, they do. But they now have a very funny thing. Well, you'll like pair them with a Dominus who gives them, I think, a +1 to feel no pain.
Oh.
And they have like nothing. They are so squishy on the tabletop.
No, because
But
they
if
used
you
to,
have your-
they used to have the 4-up Inbone, yeah?
Yes,
Cool.
but now I think you get it for something else, or they took it away from them. I don't remember. But I like how they people phrase it in the community of if you attach them to a Dominus or a Dominus to them, the Dominus gives them free T-shirts, and the T-shirts give them bonuses.
Free T-shirt.
Free T-shirt.
But then you also get stuff like the various Doctrina imperatives, the little army-wide rules, the stuff you can do with them.
Hmm.
I'm a fan of their one thing in 10th where like the army, or you do like a rad detachment or rad cohort, I think is the army style. Turn one of the game, you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna deploy a tactical nuke. The entire battlefield's irradiated now.
Yeah, I'm bored now. Tactical nuke. Fuck you.
It doesn't instantly kill people, but like it fucks with everybody. It's like, yeah, we're fine though. We love radiation.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I haven't played a ton
Bathing.
in 10th. I played a little bit on release, but I just have not had time to like sit down and play out full games.
It takes a while. I went over to my buddy's house like months back at point, thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to do a first proper game of 10th. It's going to teach me how to play it. I'm going to get clowned on. It's fine. We sit going for 6 hours, and we still don't actually finish.
Oh my god. Yeah.
God, yeah.
It takes a while. But granted, I was flipping through the rules the entire time because I don't have everything down pat.
But even then, 6 hours it's a long time.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, even when you know the rules, usually games will take like at least 3 or 4. Unless it's a blowout and somebody forfeits, which has happened in the before.
Oh my god.
At some point, with how much is going on between victory points and like having only a handful of units left, forfeits how I see a lot of games ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is great. It's like I don't want to play for a gazillion years though. Like I want to have a good game, but oh my god, there's so much.
Yeah. It's so hard to coordinate it. I would only overdo it over tabletop sim, so it was slightly easier because I am lazy and did not buy and paint any models.
That's the way to do it though.
It is. It seems so much better. I have boxes. I have 3 major boxes of unpainted things. I have a box of Demonettes, I have a box of Corsairs, and I have a Keeper of Secrets.
Ooh.
All of them unpainted and unassembled.
Also, I hate to interrupt you guys, but check out what I just found.
What did you buy?
Beautiful.
Look at this. Original Victorian filigree. And it has a disco ball. What the fuck?
Disco ball?
Why the fuck is a disco ball on there? Right, let's have a little look-see, shall we? I want to have a look. I want to see. Okay, what's the floor plan like? What space do we have? So we have 6 bedrooms. 6 bedrooms, five bathrooms. Okay. Okay, the cooking. Kitchen.
One person has to share a bathroom.
Yeah, but you know, it's fine. At the end of the day, it's fine. God, okay, so let's have a look. So we got these beautiful tile and like the wood, the marble pillars. What the fuck?
Gorgeous.
What's going on up here? That's pretty. I'm in awe. I'm in awe of the everything going on here right now.
I know.
What do you mean they didn't gut it and turn it grey? That's crazy. The only modern thing I'm seeing is the disco ball and the light bulbs.
Some kind of crazy ass Victorian home for sale.
Yeah.
God,
Look, it has a
the
balcony.
disco balls are really getting me here. Like that has a story behind it, and I need to know.
To be fair, it's being sold by Sotheby's, so they probably have like some kind of history attached to it that you can Google.
Probably.
Oh. I'm disappointed. This sucks. I don't want to buy it anymore.
Oh no. What happened?
It's white. It's fucking white. Oh no.
Ruined.
They
Not
ruined
lamp. Why?
No! They fucking ruined it! Oh. God, see, this poor little side table is missing all of its friends. They're all downstairs. I mean, it's better, but I don't like it. Why the fuck do they have Muhammad Ali? He's not even British.
Is this our leftist commune? Who else?
I don't think so. There's not enough. What the fuck? No, it's not. This sucks. I hate it. What the fuck? It was going so well. It was going so well.
Dick height mirror with the lights on it.
Dick height mirror.
What the fuck?
Oh.
It's designed. Is it for leprechauns?
So you step out of the bath and you have to make sure that your dick don't look weird. And
No. I also don't like that they have this that they have this specific marble because it looks like some kind of stain.
Oh
there.
god!
I don't
God,
like it.
the lights around the mirror though. It's like it's like a backstage vanity.
Does it get worse?
And
Let's
like a
find
talk
out.
show. It's a dressing room.
Look how pretty that is! And they fucked it up!
It's so pretty.
It's so
They
pretty!
ruined the aesthetics.
Oh, see, they could have just done this. This is great. This is like the filigree. The filigree. Oh. Never, but okay. I can accept this. I love the ivy peering over. That's cute. That's really cute. I like that. But no, there's no space for the cow, so I don't think it can be our commune, guys. Sorry.
Ow!
Yeah, we need cows and chickens. We gotta be self-sustainable.
You're on full commune.
Yeah. So I found a few more. You know, this one is like Syndrome's house from The Incredibles. But it does have a bit of it does have a space for one cow. So,
cow? No,
I need friends.
Okay.
I don't like the layout of this because it's like a tiny little flimsy little desk, and then it's like everyone's looking at you work. You are the entertainment.
Exactly. There's no TV. You just swap out whoever's doing work on their computer.
Yeah, and then you have like 3 people here, like they have a pizza here, and they're just watching you with great intent. What do we have here? Okay, I don't hate the color palette, but I hate the light, the chandelier light thing.
I do love the green.
The green's cute. This is yes. For those of you watching in chat today, this is a sage green. If you want to get it, it's a lovely color. A sage green. But yeah, no, I hate the hanging light right here. This sucks. This doesn't need. This isn't like.
I love a good orb.
And orbs, like, if it was one orb, I'd be like, okay, this kind of fucks. But because it's like multiple asymmetrical orbs, it kind of makes me like. It's getting to me a bit. I'm not gonna lie, Odo. It's getting to me. I will say, did you see the fire down here?
Fire? Oh, that is cute. I do like.
There's a little fire for like when it's all cold outside. And there's a little room lighting up here as well. So you don't get a big light, you get like a bunch of little light sources.
I honestly prefer that.
Ooh.
For my idol, but you know.
We love some little ambient lights. We love little ambient light. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
View. I love a bathtub with a view. You just got to be careful.
Yeah, you just stand up and then you just do the Superman pose in front of them.
All of England sees your titties.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say that the fact that the towel thing is like right there, that's kind of useful considering that it's just getting out the bath. That's fine. Yeah. Shower is separate. Towel's also right here. Very nice. Why is there wood paneling? Is the wood paneling in the shower? Why is there a wooden table within the shower area? What's going on? That's gonna rot. That's gonna mold. Don't do that.
That's a great question, actually. Fuck.
I think it's more just like show homing stuff that doesn't make sense. We also
you have to have that little table in your shower. You are not going to be able to complete this listing and close on it if you do not have a table there.
It needs to be there during the closing, and also afterwards. They're going to check in. You'll be violating your contract if you don't have the little table.
I'll add in the middle of this street.
I will say, double sinks, very base.
Oh.
But it looks like only one big mirror rather than two mirrors next to each other. I hope it's big enough for both. That's the only thing.
That's a 2-person one.
Yeah.
Just in for who gets the schmancy one.
Alright, let's move on. Whoa. Stair. My favorite. What the fuck is this, like, Apple shop display going on in the background over here?
That's a good question.
What's that? What's that for? What function does it serve?
I do kind of, I do dig the look. I do dig it. I'm not a huge minimalist head, but doing it with intentionality, you know.
I think also the fact that there's a lot of warm tones is quite nice. We love a nice warm tone.
We love a big window.
We love a big window.
Love it. Windows.
We love a big window. What else have we got going on? Oh, what the fuck? We can have a Gamer Subs fridge. Hell yeah.
Gamer Subs fridge.
Two Gamer Subs fridges. 2 of them. Not one, but 2.
That's sweetening the pot. That sweetens the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, how much we all gonna put down for this house?
Hang on, we have to see the whole house. We can't just preemptively buy it before we see everything, guys. God. Anyway, I'm kind of liking this little tap and stuff here. This is cute. This is a cute idea for a gym, I would say. This is a good idea.
A little bar so you can work out and then immediately pour yourself the biggest glass of whiskey. That would be a very interesting feeling.
Yeah, I use whiskey for my pre-workout, actually.
Pre, post, and during.
Correct. Like a conversation pit on the roof? Hello?
With the view?
No way to get to it.
You gotta climb up the roof.
Yeah, you gotta parkour up to the conversation pit, but I'd call that worth that. That's kind of gorgeous.
God, yeah. Oh my god. God, look at that. Do you have more pictures? Oh yeah, we have the little... Why do I feel like the water's 3D rendered?
It looks like that, doesn't it?
I'm getting suspicious, guys. I'm not too sure.
AI generated house.
AI generated house. Oh, so the conversation pit's up there from the looks of it.
So you have to climb up to the very top of the roof, and then you have to jump down into it.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a...
Minecraft-ass little outcropping house on the water.
I really love that this floor plan gives
Bro really just started his playthrough. He thinks he's hot shit.
He just started his playthrough. He doesn't know about symmetry just yet.
He doesn't know about the bodies.
He doesn't know about the bodies. But the water's 3D rendered. Holy shit. It's quite a small kitchen for a big house.
Oh. That's not a huge table, is it?
Yeah, and then there's the cuck office again.
The cuck
office. Call it that.
What do you mean? I mean, hang on. Let me go back. This is exactly what it is, though. I'm just saying it's what it is. I am simply stating a fact.
How so?
I'm like watching him. It's a cuck office.
Is there?
No, it's an office. Hold on.
Is that what's cuckoldry? Is there such thing as corporate
cuckoldry?
And
yeah, see,
working middle management.
So okay, so you need to see my vision, right? You need to see my vision. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see my vision, okay? I can't fucking zoom in, that's so funny. Anyway, so they sit here, right? They sit at the little desk, the little flimsy desk that absolutely cannot hold a PC up there, right? Absolutely cannot do it, right? They have to use a laptop, otherwise it's just going to collapse and die. So they sit there and they do their silly little middle management things, and then you have 3 people sitting over here watching, perceiving.
That's our scene.
That's our scene. That's my vision.
Yeah, I think if that was the working situation at the leftist commune, somebody would be dead. Like somebody would get killed.
Yeah, I feel like with the amount of grounds as well, the bodies will be hidden very well. I reckon. Exactly. It's something to consider. The cubicle. The
homicide.
Sorry, I have this.
The cubicle is very good.
The cubicle. I'm gonna pin that.
Cool.
Pin that shit. Let's go. The cubicle. All right, let's see what else we got. we have a more traditional red brick house in East Hertfordshire. Yes, in East Hertfordshire. Yes, and it has a little pool. It has like the card. It reminds me of Saltburn. It reminds me of Saltburn.
That movie.
You haven't seen Saltburn?
I have not. I am behind in my media.
You should see Saltburn. It is very good.
I have heard it's good and deeply strange, which is my kind of film.
Yeah, no, I think you'd like it. There is a vampire reference. I will say that. That will convince you. Anyway, we got a funny little red brick house. Red brick.
Gorgeous.
A bit more symmetrical. This person's been playing Minecraft for a lot longer than the other guy.
See, they have a basic concept of aesthetics. What looks nice, the blending of brick and glass, some little white accents, some little fencing on the roof. They know what they're doing. This is a seasoned player.
Seasoned player. You are, sir, a veteran player, you could almost say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is such a lame little pool.
They're bigger than you think.
So
I know a lot of people say that, but it is bigger than you think, Odo. Trust me.
It's big, but it's not shaped in a cool way. It's not a creative little pool.
Yeah, it's a functional pool. It's not bells and whistles type pool. It's a functional. I want to take a dip during a heat wave because my house doesn't have air conditioning because it's literally from the 1700s kind of pool.
Yeah.
What's with that hedge pool fence? Well, it's because let me just go back a bit so I can show you. So it borders on what looks like a farmer's field. So basically, it's just like a little bit of extra privacy, and also just to like trace out the grounds a bit. So that hedge has probably been there for literally ages. All right, let's just continue. It has a tennis court. It has a tennis court. We can train for Wimbledon. Oh,
down the tennis court.
It's down at the tennis courts. It's very surrounded by trees. I kind of like that.
I know, that's deeply disturbing. What if some kind of creature comes out of the trees while you're just trying to play tennis?
Well, if you have a racket, then, you know.
That's a really mean thing to say there, though. You know I like to lurk. You know I like to lurk when people are playing tennis. I just like to watch. Is that so wrong? Is it criminal to watch?
Is it criminal?
No. They put on TV for like 1,000 people to watch in the stadium, but no, I'm the weirdo because I creep around people's tennis courts and watch them from behind the trees.
You gotta stop dragging people into the woods, Hulky. They're just trying to play tennis.
I'm not going to stop dragging people into the woods. They live in my woods. I can drag them where I want.
Oh, sorry guys. I just got distracted by this.
I'm normal.
Yeah, sure, honey. Anyway, we got this little courtyard over here.
Oh, a delightful little courtyard.
A delightful little courtyard. Oh, look, it's a close though.
So pretty.
Just goes around.
They eat people in that house.
Oh, they do, for sure. Oh, they got the little sphere. They got the little sphere.
They have their nice little designer cars. They pull up, they drop off their people, and they go inside and they eat people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a whole complex under this. What is that?
What the fuck is that? That's like a statue.
That's a shrine?
Why is that a shrine at the end of the... I'm a bit weirded out, guys. I'm not... I know we were just joking about the eating people and lurking, but now I'm getting a bit worried.
Every good commune needs the shrine to Pazuzu.
The shrine to Pazuzu.
All you new age hippies worshipping Pazuzu. No enlightened ballists among you.
Oh, my god.
Fucking balling.
Oh, maximalist wallpaper, baby. Oh, I like that. I'm a slut for a theory print, so this works for me. It's good. This is good shit. All right, we're up the staircase. Oh no! Oh no! I know, I had an invasive thought. That's going to ruin it for me, and it's going to ruin it for you guys too when I say it.
Okay.
2 words. Ballsack.
No.
What, the picture?
No, yeah, so like, if you look at the staircase railings.
Yeah, I see it. I see the design.
It's a little bit gravid, I won't lie.
We're really not escaping the allegation that this is a house formerly owned by some kind of insane hellfire club.
I think so, guys. But we're not even like a quarter of the way through the pictures yet.
I think they might be cooked.
I think they might just be cooked. A little bit seared even. Okay, I think with the right lighting, this could make a very good horror scene.
Correct.
Like this doorway is completely dark, and then you just see 2 little pinpoints looking out at you. Hate that. Anyway,
Little eyes, the butler comes.
This is
the butler. What?
British version of Texas
Butler
Chainsaw
comes?
Massacre house.
Yeah, it's very bare for an old place. I think they must have like renovated it in like the 20s, because it is giving like 20s minimalism kind of vibe. Like, oh, we're covering the stuff that was too hard to upkeep so that we can keep the house longer. The filigree on here is nice though. They have a fireplace, the old sofa. Don't know where they put the TV just yet. The fact that there's no TV yet makes me a bit nervous.
I see a big mirror. I guess you could put the TV there, or you can just stare at yourself for hours.
It's probably what they did back in the cult. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I'm not seeing any. There's a piano. There's a white piano.
There is a piano. Oh,
That's
it's baby grand.
Fancy.
Oh, I love me a baby grand piano.
Baby grand. They have a fireplace and they have a mirror and they have a piano.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the mirror over the fireplace. I don't think it really goes there. You think they paint.
It's also kind of leaning down to like look at these guys over here. So it's like, little. Is this another cucking situation? The sofa's big enough.
No, it's not all cooking.
It's not all cucking.
Just because there are spare seats does not imply it is a cucking room.
No, but this is like too many spare seats. It's too many.
This keeps
No, it's a living room. It's not too many seats.
It's too many.
There are couches there to entertain guests. They have a piano. Ergo, they're probably going to be entertaining guests in that room. This is not a chair in the corner of the hotel room where you guys third person in the throuple.
I'm sorry, but I'm pointing immediately at this painting in the corner.
We really aren't beating the Hellfire Club allegations.
Yeah. We're really not.
Oh, Abby's calling me. I'm gonna take her out real quick.
Abby.
Goodbye, Apply so much.
Abby. These are all nudes.
Oh,
All of them are nudes.
can you show that on stream?
Yeah, I can. I ticked it so it's like, oh, we are doing funny shit.
Oh, we are adults in the room here.
Yeah, that's a nude. That's a nude. The last one was a nude.
I'm just getting more and more confirmation.
Okay.
Oh, the plaid wall.
The plaid wall. That's how it is.
What is happening?
This is the bar. You accidentally stumbled into a house owned by Slanesh cultists, I think, Sophie. Probably. If there was more pink, I'd be a bit more convinced.
Yeah, Slanesh cultists wouldn't have such an ugly rug.
Yeah. They'd have a bit more taste. Okay, so all the nudes were in the library. That's interesting.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That's where the cuckoldry happens. Got it.
It's the cuckold library. It's just a little bar. It's just a little bar area. I imagine this would be fun to be in. Like, a few glasses deep. With friends, but like, I don't know.
I feel like I'd get scared.
And then we have tonal whiplash. I'm so angry.
Why is this thing so modern?
Where are the nudes? Where are the cuckold seats? Where's the shrine? This isn't what I signed up for. Although they do have 2 ovens, that's kind of base.
2 ovens is very nice. This is definitely a place to entertain guests.
We love a little island area.
Party house.
Okay, so we got another, like, 28 photos left. So we still have a long way to go. I mean, this is a nice kitchen, but it's so different from everything we've encountered so far.
Yeah, that's the thing. It wouldn't bother me if it was just a nice kitchen. It's a nice kitchen in a house that is much older than this kitchen.
Okay, you want to know something really funny? And this happens with all the old houses. This is what they would have called their Oriental room.
No.
You can see it in the wallpaper. You can see all the frames.
Right.
The Buddhism statue off to the left, and then the cabinet over here that they've imported from Japan. And then the vases. Oh god, it's so British. Yeah. All old, like, richer people have this kind of shit going on in their house if it's big enough. Like, genuinely.
That's so funny.
Oh, look, another angle.
We need all the angles of this deeply normal room.
I like how they, like, got the chairs upholstered into, like, a Ming style print. That's very funny. And then we got the white corridor with the white chairs.
Of course.
Who's the extra chair for? Oh no. I don't like how the chandelier is off center from the table. That sucks. I hate it.
Why is it so crammed against the wall there?
Don't know. Look at that. Just make it more center. Fuck. It's very red.
For when you really hate 3 particular people in your life and you want to smush them up against the wall.
Yeah. Oh, look, we're back in the nude library again. Very funny. The nude library. Yeah, they have like kind of like a Greek style fireplace here. With the column and the pattern here. That's kind of neat, I guess.
This was definitely owned by some kind of campy aristocrat.
Okay, then we got the bullsack staircase again at another angle.
Of course.
Okay, this is cool. It's very Grecian. They love the Greeks. They love the classics. Oh,
okay.
what the fuck?
The tonal whiplash here.
Pinstripe wallpaper. Huh? Pinstripe wallpaper.
Very style.
Why? There's so much space. There's so much space, and there's like little lampshades here. And where'd the fireplace go, bro? Why is it here? I mean, I get it because it's like a marble one.
Huh.
Huh.
The 4-post conspicuously 4-post bed. Yeah, this belonged to a Hellfire Club. There's no way. They're
not beating the allegations.
Oh, more pinstripes. That's just the style.
And also a signed football jersey up here.
All right.
I do kind of like this bathtub because it has a little shelf, but I feel like it's too narrow. And everything else can go, obviously.
So,
The
yellow room.
Yellow. The dehydrated piss yellow room. Let's go. Okay.
Right?
It's
the
You want to know something really funny? They duped that wallpaper in fucking Zara Home.
What?
No, because I recognize it. Because, okay, so what tends to happen is, you know how, like, people just make wallpapers and then fashion trickles down into, like, cheaper spots?
Right.
I think that genuinely might be the Zara Home one, though. And it's just like, okay, so...
These are, like, just bought and flipped.
Yeah. God. Or inherited and flipped. Because that's also an option. Bunch of shells on the seating. What's going on here?
Huh.
Why are they laid out like that? Don't like that. Okay, so it's so yellow. And the wood's so warm.
This yellow is so overpowering. I feel like if I tried to sleep in this room, I would actually go insane.
You'd be driven insane.
I would be stricken by the madness.
The yellow madness. God. Oh, this is where the shells were from. Okay.
See, that makes this room even more baffling.
I don't like how this is slightly open.
They're looking at you.
You just see an eye coming out the corner. Oh, you get the green. And like everything's shoved into a corner over there. Very funny.
This is where they this is where they store some kind of shitty teenage son.
Not house him, just store him.
Yeah, they store him in there.
They store him in there. Okay, we have 10 more to go. What will we find? Ah, yes, more treasures from the east over here and there. Actually. What else can we find? Oh yeah, more outdoor pics. Back to slightly more normal land. Just don't look at the shrine.
The shrine.
Just don't look at the shrine, and it's all normal. Trust me. Okay, they have little roses growing. Oh, that's a crest.
Oh,
that's a family crest there.
I see. So this definitely was inherited.
Interesting. Oh, this is like a little this is all like lavender and stuff here. So this would be nice to sit on when it's blooming. It's good to know. Little grounds. Oh, that's the driveway. That's the fucking driveway. If you're chased by someone, you're in trouble. I'm considering all options.
Somebody definitely could get killed there.
Yeah. And then this is the view from the shrine.
Oh, the view from the shrine.
Hello, yes. Hell of a driveway to shovel. Yep. Yep. And we're at the end of that one. So let's just see the price. See what we have to consider. 13,333,000 US dollars, also known as 10 million pounds.
10 million pounds. Oh, chump change.
Oh yeah, like
I got that any day.
Considering what you pay in London nowadays. Oh no, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This one I saw and I was like, okay, this kind of fucks. So we got 15, so not 59. So it's a bit better. But look, it's like a little like industry house, right?
Oh, that's actually really cute.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at the doors. Peek the windows. It's very industrial. It's very cute. It's got little plants on the outside.
I love a little industry.
Ooh. Interesting. Definitely 2000s type interior design. But
those lights look straight up red for a second, and I'm like, oh, so we're going to hell.
We're going to hell. It's a little like this sort of dark wood. Fuck. Oh no.
What?
Patrick Bateman opening scene.
Looks like it's from American Psycho.
American Psycho opening scene.
This is where British Patrick Bateman lives.
What do you sound like?
Whatever the most obnoxious accent is.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's a courtyard.
we love
Oh, that's a cute courtyard as well.
to chase women with a chainsaw through.
Of course. You don't get the sort of the skyscraper bits from the movie. Huh.
Interesting. This looks more like a meeting room than a dining.
Yeah. It needs a little bit more coziness going on, you know what I mean? Like a little bit more.
Yeah, this is
Also-
very clinical.
Oh, thank you so much. Who just did that for me? Arundel told me to check my posture.
That's your time.
Posture time. Posture.
No shrimping.
Welcome back.
All right.
Saucepan walked.
The sauce has been walked.
Would you like to see British Patrick Bateman house?
I would love to see British Patrick Bateman house.
All right. So I kind of selected this because I was like, oh, it's cute. It's a little industrial like conversion. Cute. Let's have a look. So I looked at this and then I was immediately like, wait a minute. And then I got to this image and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh.
This looks exactly like the intro to American Psycho.
Oh, yeah, looks a bit like Patrick Bateman's foyer.
Genuinely his foyer right here.
It's a very good room to drive an axe into someone's head.
Exactly. But then we saw the courtyard and then we were like, oh no, this is cute. This is cute, actually. This is quite adorable, actually. This is cute. And then we came here and then we were like, oh, it's a meeting now. It's not a dining room, it's a meeting room. And then, actually, no, I just spotted all the wine bottles at the back here. In this little, like, dark wood cabinet. Okay. And then we have the diplomacy room where they're really far away from each other.
Just in case any British geezers decide to start throwing hands.
Okay, this kitchen, though, with the gas burners and the multiple ovens.
Oh, I do kind of love that.
It's kind of eating. I feel.
I should hope that you eat in the kitchen.
It's kind of eating. It's kind of consuming in the kitchen. Also, I like how the microwave's kind of just hidden under the shelf here. That's cool. That's quite useful. I like
The microwave.
the microwave. I like this hood. I like this hood up here. Okay, this is cool. I think that might actually be a fryer.
Yeah, this looks like a very professional kitchen.
Oh,
Not the indoor pool.
the indoor pool. The other commune dwellers are gonna love this. All right. I wonder if there's a changing room. No. Right one is a sauna.
Oh. See, this is what our generation does. We look at real estate that we'll never be able to afford, even if we looked at a normal house.
Okay, this is prime party area. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Oh my god, I would love to be drunk in here.
Can you imagine being drunk in here? That'd be great.
I want to be drunk in here. So
what would you be drunk on in this room?
Oh, I feel like I mean, it's a little too modern because I'm about to say, it's
quite dark wood. Yeah.
drunk. But I would say bourbon. You got to get drunk on bourbon in here.
Now, I personally, what would I go for? I think maybe something like a flavored old fashioned.
Yeah.
Not like a regular old fashioned, but like one that has a bit of like a little bit more sweetness to it.
Yeah, or like a whiskey sour or something.
A whiskey sour, yes. Yes. So something like whiskey bourbon-y. Oh. Oh. Now imagine doing an edible in here.
The different kinds of inebriated you would be in each room.
You just have them at the door into each room.
Now, this is the room where you get high. This is the one where you get drunk. This is the one where you contemplate things.
This is the one where you conduct a meeting. This is the one where you murder someone.
This is the cuckoldry room.
This is the cuckold train room.
Oh my god, it's all cucking. It all goes back to cucking.
It all goes back to cucking. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, so because there's no actual tonal whiplash, this feels cozier than a lot of the rest of the house, I would say.
Yeah.
Because it's more like a warm brown. I mean, it's not what I prefer, but it's much better than like a lot of the coldness we were seeing. And also, look, you get to see the bits of the house, the bits of the red brick and stuff on the outside. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat.
So I still love the landlord white walls. I think we as a society need more white walls.
We need to evolve first. To be fair, one thing, actually, there's a bit in my house that my parents did for like my dad's office / like man cave area, where they did like a really nice warm darker brown, like a slate gray, but like dark, like warm, if that makes sense. And that actually looks really nice, and it's actually really cozy, because when it's dark outside, it makes it darker still, and it's just like, oh, I could nip here forever.
You know, I love a dark wall. Our entire downstairs is painted like this jewel tone green. It's delightfully dark. It was mostly my beautiful partner's idea because his interior design eye is much better than mine.
Yes, very good. Very nice. I like a nice dark green. It's always good. What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck?
That?
Is it?
That's a bathtub.
Is it?
That's the Harkonnen slop tub.
Slop tub. God.
Ruby Malufa, I'll give you all of Arrakis.
Also, Yez says, I meant to say earlier, but that pool room looked a lot like a scene from the Cuck Demon movie I told you about. That's probably why I'm
The
fucking...
Cuck Demon?
The what?
That's probably why I'm fucking thinking about it, because Yez has infected my brain with his movie decisions.
You're in fucking cuckold brain rot.
I'm sorry. I am... Miss, wait.
Cat moment.
I am dying to know what this movie is.
Yes, would you like to come onto the call and describe it to the people? Because I think it can only be described in person.
Oh no.
Would you like to join?
Yes.
Levy says, imagine drinking Everclear in here.
If I drink Everclear, I would be dead in here. I would try to step into that fuck-ass bowl and I'd my skull.
You know what it looks like though? It looks like one of those older bowls you get from like Target or somewhere to make guacamole in.
Yeah. That is some kind of world market ass looking bowl.
Yeah. Also, I am adding Yaz so that he can use his voice to describe to the people what this fucking movie is. Welcome, Yaz. Yaz, you are online. Do you copy?
I'm on push to talk because I'm a fucking moron. 1 second.
There we go.
You did it. You did it, dude. You pushed their talking.
Oh, okay, there we go.
All right, are you ready to describe to the people in
Yes,
chat
I
what this
hope
fucking thing
everyone-
is about?
Is ready. Okay. So this movie is called Cuckoo. And there's heavy imagery towards, the cuckoo bird or whatever the hell. So we open up with a family going up to the German kind of like mountains or whatever for a vacation. It's dad, stepmom, the daughter, who's the main character, and stepsister, who is functionally mute, but is not deaf, but converses via ASL. Anyways, things start to get a little bit weird when suddenly these weird people are just in the woods running around chasing people. It looks like women are having fits or whatever in the middle of the woods. It's not great. This is because the guy in the main villain, who you learn about later, who owns the resort, who I cannot remember the name for the life of me. I just call him Blue Eyes White Power. for a reason that will be clear soon. His entire shtick is that he is researching a kind of adjacent species of human that apparently acts like a kind of cuckoo bird that lays its eggs in other birds' nests and has the birds raise their young. For the humans, it's kind of in the name of the cuck demon kind of thing, where the dude has made a love hotel kind of room where he lures in young couples to then get brainwashed by this side adjacent human spawn kind of thing. God, it's good at this movie is fucking insane to explain. Laughed my ass off. And tried to make it so that the human woman has the offspring of this cuck demon woman entity. Apparently, the main character is just this teenage girl who's just wants to play fucking guitar and have it like not deal with any of this bullshit. Discovers all this nonsense going on constantly and has to deal with everyone screaming, everyone running around. A dude whose wife apparently was another experiment who died because of asphyxiation or something. And I think he was the actor who played Vincent Van Gogh in that Doctor Who episode where, you know, the Vincent Van Gogh episode where everyone was crying about that. I think it was that actor. Anyway.
Have a time of it in hell.
Oh yeah. So girl figures out that this shit's going on, so the dude uses the cuck demon's brainwashing powers to get her in a loop. Because what happens is you hear this thing call, like your scream or whatever, and your brain gets caught in a continuous loop, so you try to escape, but you immediately reset back to like the position that you started hearing it at. It's weirdly done. There's amazingly terribly done jump cuts that made me laugh out loud in the theater. But generally, he has her trapped in this like drained out pool basement kind of thing with a bed in the bottom of it. And you can immediately tell where this is going. So the demon walks up. I'm explaining this horribly because this movie is all over the fucking place, but it was so fucking amazing. And it just... I'm sorry. Oh, God. So the cuck demon goes up, screaming its head off to get her to then... I don't know if this is Twitch appropriate, but stimulate herself.
Oh, no.
To get in the mood. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then the demon would then use its cuck juice to then cuck juice. Yeah.
No.
To then instigate the spawning, I guess. Because the entire thing is to just the entire thing is to just have it so this fucking demon comes in and just third parties cunnilingus basically to then just have its own child.
Yeah, this sucks. Yeah,
it sucks. It sucks. Terrible. It's fine. Yeah, there's a gunfight. There's a hospital things. Apparently, the stepsister is also one of the offspring of one of these demons, but she's cool because she's raised normally and not a fucking experiment. And it's all about the power of sisterly love, and also lesbians survive at the end, so that's great. I kind of skipped over that, but girl tries to run away
horrible
with
movie, but no bury or gays trope.
Exactly.
Take the win.
Yes. Young teenage girl tries to run away with this hot French woman and accidentally gets in a car crash because the cuck demon is after them. Anyway,
The cuck demon.
this girl, the final, this main character girl is just walking out bloodied and everything with her young stepsister just emerging from the fucking hospital after the firefight happened. And he just sees the same French girl from earlier just getting in her car, just looking up what the fuck happened? She has no idea what the hell's going on at all. She was just got in a car accident because she thought she was going to have a good time with a cute girl or whatever. And now she sees the same cute girl emerging from the same hospital, covered in blood, most of it not hers, and just collapses in the parking lot. And then it transitions over. They're in the car, they're driving off, and they're not talking about any of it. Movie ends.
God, then yeah, thank you very much for coming onto the stream to describe Cuckoo
No problem.
2024.
I'm sorry.
Goodbye, yes.
Say again, sorry?
it is. Oh, it is actually called that.
Yeah, Cuckoo. Originally, it was like, okay, it's supposed to be the bird and everything. But then as me and my friends were walking out of the movie theaters, like, wait, it's a fucking cuck demon. It's in the fucking name of the movie.
It's in the name.
Yep. God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was surprisingly good. It's like, the premise is fucking amazingly, horrifyingly wild, but like, it's a good movie. I was thoroughly entertained. I'd say give it a watch. Like, I did not do it justice explaining it, but it's an experience.
Don't worry, if I get anyone else, and you need to explain Cuckoo the movie again, I'll invite you back on.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool. It's me, Jers, the resident cuck demon aficionado. Great. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, yeah. Goodbye.
It's a lot of cucking.
Yeah. Also found the fucking yellow brick road in the house for some reason.
My God.
So there's green in the house.
There's some green.
There's some green in the house.
There's just an open pit of water running through the living room.
It's crazy. Alright.
This is our dining room full of slime.
I think we can do one more and then I actually have to draw because that's my job.
Yeah, I'm like, were we supposed to get missions done or something?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Or nothing.
Yeah, apartments are boring. We don't like apartments. Apartments can suck my dick. Go away. Okay, we got Reading. Reading was interesting. And a lot of places in Covent Garden, and Covent Garden is famously wanker central, so don't really want to go there.
Waterside apartment overlooking the police.
In Westminster. So you're right next to politicians. Do you want to be right next to politicians?
Oh, always.
Okay.
I show them my bare cheeks.
And exactly, that's the point.
Well, they're all fucking sickos over there, aren't they?
Yeah, they'd probably like it, yeah. They'd probably call you after. They'd figure out your mobile number and then they'd call you.
I saw you up there with your ashen cheeks. Would you perhaps like to come over and enjoy a spot of old English old tea, whatever over here, and perhaps eat somebody in my basement?
Oh, my dear boy, would you like to engage in a bit of dogging with me?
Bit of what?
Oh shit, do you guys have dogging over in America?
What is dogging?
Fucking in public.
Sounds like innuendo.
'Cause-
I mean, I assume she'd do that in America, but I didn't realize there was a term for it.
It's listen,
Sexamoidal pervert is the term.
yeah, no, it's literally like, so dogging specifically, because there is a more specific term for it, is basically you go out to the woods to either fuck with someone or with multiple people.
Okay.
And we've learned something new today, everybody. God, what has the stream become? I don't even know, mate.
Well, we're not sure anymore.
It's just evolves. God. Okay, we can do more. Okay, so we can do Riverside apartment or another stately home with multiple buildings.
Show me the Riverside apartment.
All right, we've got 16 photos. The one where you can moon the politicians. It's very simple. Very, very simple.
I know, this is very understated. I'm a little disappointed.
I know. I do like the shelving unit, though. It's quite industrial. Industrial vibes.
Love that it's...
Is Sophie buzzy or is it just me? There was me.
Well, you might want to check your OBS, actually.
Also, I think might be because my hands out. Oh, alright, so that should
Buzzy, Elio.
maybe that'll help. Oh, hey Sophie, the screen is a bit squished. Oh no, it's still going. Oh, is it all going?
It's all going wrong.
We're still going wrong. But I think it might be ads because I'm fine. Yeah, it might be that. I reckon. All right, back to it, besties. Back to it. All right, yeah, very understated. I want to see where I'm positioned in relation to the government buildings. I think it is a nice bath. That is. Oh, it's a big bath. Oh,
It's ginormous bath.
that is a ginormous bath. And this is like divorce levels of space between the sinks. Look at that. That's crazy. Alright. No understated room. Understated room. Okay. Office space. Quite nice.
Nice.
But why is there another cook chair though?
Stop.
I can't help it. It's literally like those hotels. It's right there. Expect me not to comment on it? Mate, I'm not doing my job then.
Any room with at least one spare chair.
It's not even that. It's the fact that it's just weirdly out of place and also off to the side with nothing else. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, it says for enrichment. Oh no, this is the enrichment room. This is
This is the room where you put one person on that little chair and everybody surrounds them and points and goes, shame,
shame,
shame.
shame. Okay, let's see where we are.
There's the mooning platform.
There's the mooning platform. You have a wide range. Oh, is this the foyer? I think that's the foyer. That's a very funky building.
I love that she's got a bit of a wave.
She's got a wave going. Yeah. Hang on. This is near Westminster. It's not on Westminster. So you can't actually meet the politicians, which is very unfortunate. It's my entire reason for clicking on this listing. Anyway, we've had enough of a break, guys. We need to do our jobs now.
Don't you have art to do, so?
Yes. But you're gonna be mad at me for, like, catering to your whims? For catering to the whims of the people? You're gonna be mad at me?
The people don't know what they want. They don't know what they want, Sophie.
There's two chairs facing away from each other. The anti-cook chairs. Oh no.
Refuse to be observed.
Andal's getting mad at me. I will be mad. Sophie ADHD moment. It's just all going wrong, innit? Oh. Anyway, if you guys have any questions for our lovely guest today, please send it in the chat and we will read them out. Oh. Oh. So, today we are drawing a library. A library. So, technically, what I was doing was research. So, you can't get mad at me. Actually.
Uh-huh.
Go.
Well, there was a question.
A question. Okay, let's have a go. Need to go into Stream Manager.
How's avatars? My avatar is essentially I have a personal logo that I use for my graphic design work, and so I gave it to the Alpha Busa team to create my little greeble, and they took that logo and turned it into a slime.
I love slime.
Slime. Yes. How did you get to your avatar, Hulky?
How do I get my avatar?
Yeah.
Salty.
Salty.
Salty made the dream work.
Yes. It was very epic.
Like Apollo reaching down and touching her head, inspiring her with divinely wrought providence. So forth came the design.
Yeah, Salty cooked. Salty always cooking.
Was that Odo?
I do love the funny little Tengu.
Oh, thank you. I love the funny Tengu too. I love your slime.
Slime. Nick Macmillan says, what am I...
So neatly.
What am I drawing? I am drawing a commission for someone for their stream background. So I'm currently blocking out the colors and I am figuring out the layers for stuff so that stuff can be animated later. Yes. Also, yes, Nick Nap the Gnome, I need a new tablet. So as you can see, www.com, www.throne.com/s_Elliot_Illus. That is my Throne wish list. And basically, my tablet is currently having pressure issues. And I reckon it's going to be about 2 months before it gives out completely. And I need a new one so I can continue working. But unfortunately, I don't have enough funds to really replace one purely by myself. Yeah, no, I'm more of a Wacom person, unfortunately. I am addicted to Wacom, and I have been Stockholm syndromed a lot like Adobe, so
Yeah.
very unfortunate.
Stop giving them money. They do not deserve it. They do not respect your time.
I know. But I learned on it. Oh.
Yeah, just find a different mean to not give them money but still use the software.
Yeah. I need to chat with people then, actually. I really do. It's just actually getting them funds together for, like, cancelling it. That's the next thing on the list. Because they charge you out the fucking asshole. It sucks.
They do, because they are a company that's run like a racket.
Yep. When you had that student discount and also the free Adobe when you were learning in university, it was kind of based, but now it's not. Evil. Cute SpongeBob meme. Yeah. Fucking evil. I did flip off the company's front door when I went to New York City. It was very funny.
Yeah. What, Adobe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, I've had like 4 cocktails and I'm mad at Adobe and I randomly came across their front door, so I just flipped them off.
Adobe is such a shit company. I really wish that their stuff wasn't so industry standard, because, I mean, if you want to work in the design industry, you have to know specifically the Adobe Creator Suite. It's not just, the ability to create vector graphics and art. It's, do you know the Creative Suite?
Yeah, I feel like Procreate's beginning to be like a proper like indie alternative to it. Like freelancers tend to use it quite nicely, and I've also done a lot of designs on Procreate as well. And it's like one-time payment, absolutely fine. And they also release Dreams, so I bought Dreams immediately, and I was like, "This rocks! I love Dreams." It's just that I'm just so Adobe pilled. I'm Stockholm syndromed.
Anyone still doing one-time payments is a company that needs to be venerated.
True. Subscriptions suck. I love not owning anything and being a slave in debt until I die.
Man, you know something interesting? When I was working at CEX, I started buying like Blu-rays again because I was like, no, I want to actually own the thing. actually. I want to actually own the physical item and I can watch it whenever the fuck I want and I don't have to rely on streaming, like, if the time comes. You know what I mean? Well, so thank you, Salty, for the pasta check. Well, she had to take...
Schnalty.
The Noldies, no. Schnalty. Yeah, I hope their stream's going well. I believe they're streaming with Froggy and Min today, as well as Zoran, I believe.
Oh.
So it's a full house. Also, thank you, Livy. I'm gonna hydrate. Fuck yeah. We love hydration in this house. Ashlefire says, I'm currently taking a class for Photoshop. Well, I'm currently taking a class for Photoshop, and the issues I'm having with Photoshop on my main PC is making me want to blow my brains out. Honestly, if you learn Clip Studio Paint, you're so much better off. You really are. Like, seriously.
The Creative Suite also doesn't work very exceptionally well on Windows. Like, it does work on it, but Adobe seems to design first for Mac, is what I've noticed. Because I do it on both my work PC and my gaming PC, and my Mac runs the Adobe Creative Suite. So much easier. The fact that I have a pretty powerful gaming computer.
Yeah, no, like, back when I was in uni, like, all of our university computers were Macs. And it was just like, bro. Like, I was so used to Windows at that point that I was like, am I going to survive? And I was fine at the end of the day, but it was like, it was a struggle, for sure. Like, trying to manage that. I need to have... Yeah, it says, Clip Studio Paint Sweep. Clip Studio Paint Sweep.
That's what I do art on. Yeah, Clip Studio Paint is just really, really good.
Yeah, no, like, one tool that I love about it is the one where you can, like, color within the lines, like, super easily, or do like a fill within the lines, and it doesn't have that weird artifacting around the edges.
Yeah.
Why can't we have that? Fuck. Fuck.
Yep. Loves us.
Clip Studio Paint. Love you. Cherish you. Look after you. So true. Mainly taking that Photoshop class because I need to do it first before I could do Premiere Pro. To be fair, all Adobe apps like have their own ways of working, and Premiere Pro is definitely like different. It's way different from Photoshop, and you will find it out.
So they do all communicate with each other.
They do all communicate, but at the same time, like, all you really need to do is export PNGs, and then you're basically fine. The only thing I can really think of using Photoshop for Premiere Pro at the moment, because I'm not super well versed in Premiere Pro, is literally maybe like manipulating layers in real time, but that's literally it. But then again, if you just tweak it and then re-export a PNG, it is a bit more difficult, but you're not losing that much efficiency at the end of the day. It's just one of them things, isn't it?
Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just realized I don't have autoplay on. I was too lost in the source. There we go. There we go. I was lost in the source of real estate. It's getting rabid with my fantasizing over there.
I know. Imagine owning a home.
Yeah, no. Honestly, can I be so real? Can I be, like, so real for a second? It only really clicked for me this year that I probably was not going to be able to own a home before, like, 40.
Yup.
And then I had a bit of a breakdown about it.
Yeah, friend.
Yeah.
Very friend.
Like, I'm genuinely considering, like, maybe moving to America just to get cheaper property than here.
It's not much better in America. It's not. As somebody who, according to many people, lives somewhere with a lower cost of living, it is so prohibitively expensive to get a home here. Like, perfect example, just down the road from us, they're building this brand new little cluster of townhomes, you know, like little small, like 2-person homes that's
Okay.
on a barely one step up in an apartment.
Right. So, like, you know, we love a townhome. We love a cute little property. You know.
Yeah. Do you want to know what they start at? And this is townhomes in semi-rural Texas across the street from a Mormon church. $500,000.
$500,000 for, like, a tiny little townhouse.
For a townhome in rural. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's gravity.
Again, the commune idea is very appealing.
Yeah.
And I stand by this. And I think I've been thinking about it a little bit since uni, like, every so often.
Just getting a bunch of people together to get a house.
Like, yeah, but then again, it's like, the main idea is like, oh, what if people start families and stuff? And then there's like a weird division of space. That's usually what it's like. Yes. Oh, hang on. We have a question from Brick of Bruh. Have any of y'all seen a gator?
Gator?
A gator.
Yeah.
I've seen
Florida, I see them every time.
yeah, I've seen them in zoos, but I've seen crocodiles more than gators.
And I saw
Saltwater.
Yeah, Australia.
Well, yeah.
I saw one in New Orleans. We went out into the swamps, and I got to hold a little baby.
Baby gator.
A little laser gun.
Hi.
Just a little guy.
They're funny.
They're very funny.
I love gators.
Gators are cute. I love just like bigger reptiles in general. They're lovely.
Tegu.
Tegu.
They're just puppies, but they are most certainly just dangerous as dogs can make.
What's your stuff deep?
What a
What a puppy. He's a bit bitey, but it's okay. He's just learning. We don't really get anything here. We only get, like, I think adders, and then that's the most dangerous thing we have in the UK.
Oh. We got rattlesnakes and stuff.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of shit down there. Got a lot of shit.
Oh, I've seen a coyote. Yeah, my come to work before. I saw a little coyote waiting very politely to cross the road.
Nice.
I saw a coyote too when I was flying into LA. We were going out to give food for. I got picked up from the flight. There's one on the street corner.
Just chilling, just
That was your Uber Eats driver, dude.
He's doing his best.
I've never been to Ubu Jabber.
Ubu Jabber. God, that was a classic. Do you remember? I mean, of course you guys remember, but like Vine. Is that not? There's a Vine reference. The Vine reference. We love a Vine reference.
It wasn't that long ago, was it?
I think Vine shut down in 2016. McGill.
Probably shut down in like
2017. Early 2017.
that was how much.
2017.
Yeah, because I was unable to monetize and retain creators. I guess because like 6 seconds, it kind of defeats the point of it.
Yeah.
Very sad.
But come on, that was the point, is that it wasn't over monetized.
Pour one out for our bestie Vine. They did so good. They gave us the best and the worst of people. Kind of get.
It was the best times. It was the blips.
Yeah. I remember, like, there was definitely a period where people were, like, quoting Vines and it was, like, a proper thing. But now, because of, like, the TikTok algorithm and how that specifically works, it's very much like people have their own little, like, languages that is inspired by the TikToks that they watch. Rather than having, like, one big collective thing of, like, a Vine language. It's like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Hold on, repeat that?
Damn, hang on. Let me have a sip of water. This thing really... So, I feel like Vine had a way more, like, collective, like, language that was inspired by Vine, if that makes sense. Meanwhile, TikTok, because it's very personalized algorithm, creates little language pockets with people who fit that section of the algorithm.
That is true. It is a little more segmented, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more segmented. Yeah, exactly. It's more segmented. Yeah. And I think that definitely had to do something. Like, for sure. I think that's definitely, like, something to do with, like, how much more isolating, I guess it feels, like, being on TikTok rather than on Vine. Because Vine, it was, like, a fun time and everyone kind of got the same sort of Vines and everyone saw the really famous Vines, like, anyway. Mm-hmm. And it was funny. Also, the 6 seconds more easily get lodged into one's head. Yeah. And you had to be, like, funny in those 6 seconds.
You did. You had to know how to set up and deliver it punchline very quickly.
Yeah.
If you didn't, it would send a electrical impulse directly into your skull and shock.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. See, you get it.
I have.
Yeah.
I have the patent for the system. Of course I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's great.
Why am I tempted to watch a Vine compilation? But I can't. I should not. I've already wasted enough time looking at property I'll never be able to afford. Looking at many cuctions. Can't do it.
Just do it.
We must continue. We must stay strong. Says. I think I'll do like a light. Because it's like. Ad ends in 1 minute. I hope you guys are subscribed because then you won't have to get the ads. I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, if you were subscribed, you wouldn't have to you wouldn't have this problem. It was same. You'd hear all our hot takes immediately on the go, straight into your ears, into your brains. You would know. Leah says, Vine compilation, we love those. I love a Vine compilation. I remember being so sad, like 2017, 2018, and sometimes at parties, because this was back in university, we would have a little Vine compilation later in the night. It was so funny. It was definitely after a few drinks, a few heavy mixes. But the vibes, immaculate.
The drunken Vine compilations just hit a little different.
So good. But yeah, no, Vine compilations are where it's at. And so I guess, yeah, the over monetization of TikTok has taken away a lot of like the spark of it. Also, did you know you can upload almost entire movies onto TikTok now?
Really?
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
Didn't they succeed in giving everybody on the planet a 6-second attention span?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Actually.
They said we really, really, really want our own H-bomber guy come on. We need our own Nate guy.
YouTube, we have seen what you've done for others and we just want you to do it for us. Please. Please. Pyrocynical released an 8-hour Darkwood video. Please, we just want that success. Please.
Yes, we want you to give us Pyrocynical's income. I want it now in my inbox so I can buy pizza.
God, can Pyrocynical type income. That'd be sick. Maybe then I can afford the commune.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
You just have to release 8-hour-long videos on TikTok.
And they have to have, like, animations and, like, also, like, actually decent commentary on the video game Darkwood. Brick of Brass says, when you have an algorithm that constantly learns and suggests things for you, instead of just recommending things that you're subscribed to, you have people that are constantly isolated because the algorithms are kind of just making people either stay away from connecting to each other by giving them seemingly random content suggestions or tunnel visioning people into a single subject. Did I like City 2? Asks Salty. I like it. I think it's a really nice, like, after thing for City, which is the other playlist that Salty made. Yeah, very good taste. We have the same brain cell, but very, very different recommendations, so I like it. It's good. It's good shit. But going back to what Brick of Brass said, there's actually been a study on that, and what TikTok actually does and how the algorithm works is that they don't just give you all the good shit that you like all at once. So, for example, if you like puppies, they don't just give you puppy video, puppy video, puppy video, puppy video. They do puppy video, slop, puppy video. But doing it like randomly, you know? Because that creates the pattern in your brain that, oh, if you just dig for it enough, you will find another thing that makes your brain happy. And isn't that fucked up?
Seems so malevolent.
I hate it. Malicious ass. You just give me my puppy fucking videos. Goddamn.
Fucking poopy.
I just want puppy video. I just want puppy.
Fucking poopy.
It's puppy. Puppy.
King puppy.
Yeah, no, like, it's so easy to get tunnel visioned on social media because they've seen the success of TikTok, and now all the algorithms have figured out that that is the most profitable way to do things. And it also keeps you on for longer. So anyway, make sure you touch grass, make sure you go outside, make sure you actually interact with people on the outside as well.
Hey, I need to go touch grass today.
Go touch grass, people. Go touch grass.
Yeah, I've touched. It was a little bit sun. I think I have done better not touching it, honestly.
It smelled a bit weird, bro. I think you probably shouldn't have done that based on context clues.
Touch the bad grass. Get him.
He's touched the bad grass. Tusker shouldn't talk to people about IRL. Your brain will thank you. Trust me. To be fair, I have been on my grind set recently when it comes to exercise and interacting with people. So I'm feeling a little bit superior, if I say so myself. Maybe that's the wrong word to use, but I don't know. I feel a lot better about things. That's quite nice.
Yeah, it is very good for your mental health to actually, like, touch grass.
I agree.
I need to do that more often. My ass has been stuck inside, partially for freelance grind set reasons.
True, but when it comes to freelance grind set reasons, you do feel better and you do more grind set stuff when you do go outside.
That is true.
It's just overcoming that mental block of like, oh, I need to stay in and do this because if I don't do this, then I'm going to fail and it's going to go wrong and da da da.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, even like 20, 30 minutes. So good.
Yeah, the weather is finally getting better here. It was impossible because like over 100 degree temperature.
Oh yeah, you guys got the hot shit happening down there. Yeah.
So we were in a really, really long heat wave.
Summer.
The
The longest of heat waves. Horrible. Yeah, no, I don't know what it is about like Texas. I can manage like Australia heat, which is like 35 Celsius. Like 25 to 30 Celsius, I would say, most of the time. And I don't know, like I remember when I was out in America during the summer, I was like, I don't know what it is.
It's a particular sort of sticky, gross heat.
Yeah, it's sticky and gross at the same time. The worst type of heat. I think if I just get that detailed more and then I sort of map out that, then I could kind of go over it. I blame Ted Bruce. I have no idea who the oh. Ted Bruce, yeah.
Ted Bruce?
Yeah, I gotcha. I got you. I pick up what you're putting down now. It just took me a second. Actually, I think while I have everybody here, I think it's a good time to let you guys know about my plans for next week. So, chat, I'm going to need you to lean in a little bit. I'm going to need you to lean in and listen real good. So I'm going to do a proper announcement about it, but I thought I'd let you know right now. I am going to be streaming every day from Tuesday to Sunday next week. And this is because after that, I'm going to be flying out to America for a good 3 months. Oh, yeah. Spend some time with Erndil, work on the Rads to Riches project, which some of you might have heard about on the Patreon. Okay, what are you working on? Yeah, I'm going to be working on the Rads to Riches project and a few other Ogre Popenang projects as well. So, with that in mind, I'm probably not going to have access to my streaming stuff. Where in the USA, that's classified. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a lot of content, a lot of streaming, a lot of guests, a lot of excitement going on. We have some special people that haven't been on before. We have some people that you guys might know already. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be cute. It's going to be full of activities. And I think you guys are really going to like it. But yeah, that's going to be my plan for next week. I'll make a proper announcement about it and I'll have the schedule ready for that as well. But yeah, just letting you guys know to keep an eye out for it. And if you have any questions, just DM me on Twitter, twitter.com. But yeah, just thought I'd get that out of the way before I forget. Hope you have fun in the USA. Oh, I always have fun in the USA. It's always really fun when I go there. Good food, friendly people. It's always decent weather when I go, so I'm excited for that. I'm also excited because it's going to be my first proper Thanksgiving. That's pretty exciting.
Oh, having a little Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner.
Very nice, very nice.
I will say though, actually, Hulky here actually introduced me to cornbread. A few times ago.
Oh yeah. Did I get you that 2-foot long loaf?
And I just took it with me some sort of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where I was working at that time when Sophie came over a couple years back,
Yeah.
There was a function where they had barbecue catering, and we had a bunch of 2-foot long cornbread loaves left over. And so I took one home. It's I'm not gonna eat all this. You want it, Sophie? Take it on the train.
I literally just took it. It was literally just wrapped up in my bag, like I was one of those 1920s drifters, ready to go. And I did actually have it in my hostel when I got to Philadelphia. I actually ate it in increments on the train over from where Hulky was all the way down to Philadelphia, which was ages. More than 10 hours. It's crazy.
American distances.
I know. But it's also the train felt like a death trap the entire time. I was used to my silly little European trains.
Oh yeah, no, all the trains here are terrible.
Why are they all pleather seats? It sucks. Give me material seats, goddamn. I don't want my legs sticking to them. Please. No.
Where G?
Oh, it was too...
And have them sticking to the seat. That's nasty.
No, it was so nasty. I had to, like, put my hoodie under my legs so that they stopped sticking. But yeah, no, I do have a fun time, and I am excited for Thanksgiving. Sure. Oh, and Halloween. Halloween as well. Oh, American Halloween. Hell yeah. I'm excited.
Well, I'm going to have to peel myself out of this seat. Thankfully, the material is not as sticky as those seats tend to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pop over because I'm late to my own stream.
Oh my god, have I kept you? Have I kept you?
Not more than 5 minutes, but I stayed of my own volition. Thank you for having me on, but I'm going to skedaddle.
Oh, thanks for coming over, Hulky. I reckon we're probably going to make a little bit more leeway with the railings, and then we're probably going to call it. And how are you feeling for games, actually? Because I might be out for some Deadlock.
Possibly later. I'm going to start out with some Gungeon, and then I'll probably swap over to Deadlock when I realize I'm bad at the game.
Right. I got you. All right. I'll see you later, buddy. See you later. Bye. Bye. Goodbye, Hulky.
Soonish for dinar.
Cool. That's fair.
What can work right to here.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I shan't be keeping you too long either. I mean, we got so much happening next week, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There'll be plenty to feast on next week, guys. Trust me. You know, we did get some questions out the way. Knick-Knack the Gnome says, I hope you guys can do Renfair / PAX. Would you be interested in doing, like, sort of like a panel or a convention or something with Ogre Popenang if you had the opportunity?
Absolutely, yeah. I miss going to conventions and stuff. Just hasn't been in the budget recently. But if there was demand for it, which is a baffling thought, but yeah.
Imagine going up there and you have like a voice acting panel with everyone else there.
Huh.
That'd be sick.
Weird. Very weird.
That'd be sick, eh? But yeah, no.
I think a proper voice acting panel, I still barely consider myself a voice actor.
You shut the fuck up. Hang on. Pause. First of all, you have done multiple characters at this point. Multiples.
No voice roles. No, really just Rimmel. I was going to be in TTS, but it was canceled before the lines that I recorded saw the light of day.
Yeah, but you've also done Warham's Fantasy, and then it was like Rock Grind after that, and then I think that was when things started picking up a lot more afterwards.
Yeah, for Nerdeck, yeah.
God, it feels so weird because like I literally was just working for you guys, and then it's like it's just turned into this now.
Yeah. No, it is crazy how much it's blown up, and you really gotta hand it to Zoran and the crew kind of working behind the scenes. Zoran and busting his ass for this.
Yeah, no, like I remember when because I think I had a little peek at like to like Jamie's work and Thurston's work as well, and I was like, holy shit, how the fuck do you guys have time to do anything else? What the hell?
That is a good question. I do not know where they find the hours in the day.
They just make them. They're time mages. Holy shit! We figured it out.
Full circle.
Full circle. Love me a good circle, I do. But yeah, just get those railings down and make sure they don't look cringe and fail.
No, they don't look like full sacks.
Good.
Which does innately mean that it is cringe and fail. I'm really sorry. Every good riff is
Fuck, you're right. Maybe I'll add like a secret one. No, this is for a client. I can't do that. Professionally, I can't. It'd be funny. It'd be very...
Deal the evidence funds.
Exactly. It'd be very funny, but no, can't do it. So happy, says, so happy I've gotten the privilege to have worked with them. Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I think when Nardak like first started like properly bringing in like fan artists to do a lot of work for them, I think that really kicked off a lot of people's, like, yeah, I think relevance is the right word, like the sort of online presence.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because that helped a lot. Like, I remember, like, I used that for, like, portfolio stuff, and then also, chatting about it online, and just all of that stuff. And then I know that Yers had a very similar situation where, like, he is also, like, a professionally trained artist. And then he ended up doing, like, a bunch of really good, like, meme stuff, plus a lot of really nice thumbnails, and also some designs. And
Oh, it's always a delight to see Yers' work in the fan art chat.
yes, I actually have Yers on for next week on Sunday with Salty and Minerva.
Ooh.
If you can believe that. So that's going to be exciting. In your opinion, how was drawing/animating with a mouse before you got a pen? I did not do that. I tried with a mouse, but then I got so annoyed at like how clunky it was that I was just like, no, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait for like getting like a little, like one of those tiny like inch-ish bamboo tablets, you know what I mean? Like one of those little like, well, it's like a tiny little square with like really limited pressure sensitivity. That's like $50. Yeah, I waited until I got one of those and then I was like, all right, I'm sorted. And then I think I got a Intuos from 2011. And that lasted me 10 years. It was an old tablet, workhorse. But yeah, like I've always used tablets. And when I wasn't using a tablet, I was using watercolor, pencil, and fine liner. So I just got really used to that kind of work process. But I had a mouse with paint.net when I started digitally. I think a lot of people had to do the mouse stage. Also, Odo, I think you might be muted.
Oh, I was just standing up.
Fair.
Sitting for like an hour straight.
That is fair enough, honestly. But yeah, did you have a mouse there with painting digitally?
I didn't. I managed to get myself a little bamboo tablet when I was like in the 8th grade or so.
Oh.
Because I thought that owning a tablet immediately made me a digital artist.
I kind of had a very similar situation where I tried a mouse and then I hated it, like so much. And then I ended up getting like a little Intuos tablet. Well, let me just quickly share this album in here to knick-knack the gnome.
I had bamboo, and then I upgraded to a slightly bigger Wacom and a very rich grandmother of mine. I don't really consider her a grandmother because she's my mother's age.
All right.
Got me an XP pen, which is kind of off-brand into us.
Yeah, I've heard of XP.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I like this tablet a lot. I did unfortunately fuck it up a little bit because I didn't buy a proper screen protector.
Oh
so
no!
A little corner of it is all scratched up. But it's visible enough.
That's horrible. My goodness. But yeah, no, it is rough when tablets just decide to be not very durable.
Yeah, because I'm genuinely shocked that it wasn't able to hold up to it. Because, I mean, it didn't come with screen protector. They didn't imply that you needed them.
Yeah, no, it's very learn on the job type stuff with that, especially tablets.
Yeah, I've got one on now, and it probably needs a bit of replacing, but...
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I should probably get one for when I get a new one, because I did end up getting this Wacom Intuos like secondhand. It's like a 2017 one.
Oh.
So, and I really like the size. I really like the the vibe of it, so I really want to get another one. But it's just like...
It's really hard to go from a tablet with a screen back to just a flat tablet.
Yeah, no, I actually got I did buy a Cintiq off of a friend when I was in uni, because I was like, oh, give it a go. But it was one of those slightly older ones with a lot of wires.
Yeah.
So that kind of was like, going from an Intuos with just the one wire to 50 billion wires. I was like, okay, this isn't as nice. This isn't as nice as I thought.
The XP Pen has the screen, and it's not 3 wires. It's not crazy.
Yeah, 3 wires isn't crazy. But what was it? I couldn't get over like how raised the tablet itself was, because I was working with flat tablets the entire time with like when they're like quite nice and thin, and it's just like. But with a raised like screen tablet, I was like, okay, this feels like I'm drawing on a glacier. Like my wrist is just meeting the top, and I'm just like drawing on the top, and my feet are at the bottom. This feels silly.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to. I like to watch the line follow the pen.
You like the line follow.
Yeah, it eventually has become like a second monitor for me at this point. I need to replace the HDMI cable for it, though, because my dumbass cat knocked it off my desk recently.
Oh my gosh. Kibby crimes.
B is a very dumb little baby.
Oh, I have heard of B from Noel. B sounds very lovely, apart from the criminal damage.
We have 2 deeply, deeply stupid cats. Sisters. Anybody who argues that cats are smart has not met these 2 ambinals.
Oh my god, those stupid sisters.
Yes. They're very dumb. They're very clumsy. But they're very, very sweet. They love to cuddle. B loves to just be held and like wiggled around.
That's so nice. Such a silly little cat. It's very unfortunate because I'm allergic to cats myself, so I cannot wiggle the cat.
No!
It's so bad.
We do have a buddy who is also allergic to cats who will pop her allergy pill before running to go and scumble them.
Just crush it and snort it and then just dive straight in. Simple as.
This is what they look like pretty much every day.
Oh, let's see. Exclusive cat footage. Oh, they're so sweet. They're so soft looking. They're very like softly colored as well. Like
Yeah.
this is sweet.
Yeah, there's Bee, Honeybee is the orange one, and then Mist is the gray one.
So lovely. I'm so mad every day that I'm allergic. Every day. Yeah, no. Arundel and I were chatting because he loves cats, right? But he also loves me more, so it's a compromise. But we were talking about like how if it's possible someday to maybe find a treatment for like cat allergies, because I've heard that there is a thing you could do, but I don't know how permanent it is, and for the apparent expense it is, I kind of want it to be permanent.
Yeah. I mean, there are hypoallergenic cats. It depends on, what exactly you're allergic to. Like, I know that Maine Coons are usually hypoallergenic.
Yeah, I know it's mostly like the saliva and stuff for me, so it's the protein that cats naturally produce. But I don't want a hypoallergenic cat, I want to pet your cat.
Understandable. Yeah, no. I mean, if it's a permanent thing, I haven't heard of that myself, but I know that my mother swore up and down that she was allergic to cats, and then when we got cats when I was a kiddo, it just kind of naturally, I don't know if it necessarily went away, but it got milder.
Yeah.
So how does it deathly allergy?
Yeah, it's literally just like I get really bad hay fever symptoms, and if I don't take an allergy pill, my eyes swell up, and it's just not ideal. But I think it is like mostly exposure, I think. But the problem is, like, last time I went and stayed in a place with cats, I had a really rough time.
Ooh.
Where, like, I was staying in like a one-bedroom apartment, and I was staying on the couch. And this was a friend of mine who had 2 cats, and I've always had a very chill vibe with these cats. Like, the cats like me, I like them. You know, I pet them, I pop the allergy pill, you know, the usual, all good. And then one night, after drinking a bit and, you know, going out on the town and then going back to fall asleep, I woke up and my throat felt like, I think it was either like my throat or my lungs, but it felt like it was at like a 1/6 of the capacity that it should have been.
Oh, God.
And I was like, holy fuck, I need to go outside now. So I woke up, I got dressed really quickly. I just packed stuff just in case. And I like let my friend know because she was still awake, and I was like, hey man, I need to go out. I need to go out and like breathe a bit. 5 minutes, nothing was working. So then she had to ring up one of her insomniac friends and be like, oh, have you got a space to like house Sophie for the night?
Oh, no.
So it got really bad. Yeah, so I think exposure could work, but I think it also needs to be very controlled in a way.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely needs to be cats that aren't super allergen producing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think... Speaking of stopping before it gets too dangerous, I think we're at a good point here. Like, we've defined some stuff, we're adding some bits. I'm going to see what I can do about these corners here, because this doesn't feel quite right. But I do believe we're getting somewhere, gang.
Hell yeah.
And I reckon...
Go make dinner.
Yes, I shall free you. Mainly. But yes, have a very good dinner, Odo. And have a good evening, everybody. I'll probably be joining Hulky later. And yeah, very excited to see you guys on.
Bye.
Goodbye.